And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for some news? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Gird your loins with an orange jock. Ladies too. Because it's time for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. With you. I know y'all love that. I know y'all love that. Welcome to the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. I named it that because I wasn't sure what the various, components would actually consist of, whether it was good or bad. I definitely knew it was some other shit. So here we go. Today is no differently. As part of our weekly Trump disaster update, I wanted everyone to know that Sweden's been invaded by IKEA.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Sweden,
you had to go there.
Sweden's been invaded by IKEA.
You just had to go there, man.
Right. Every week.
Well, this is a good one. This is a good one, man. This is a good one. I can't help it.
I had to put stuff, I've been posting on Facebook. I want to thank the Facebook community for embracing it so much. I've been posting on Facebook the updates. And, it becomes inevitable that you have to make comparisons. So I went and found some quotes from Adolf Hitler. And I wanted to see what you guys thought. These are actually quotes from Adolf Hitler. Quote number 1. How fortunate for leaders that men do not think.
See?
Quote number 2. Keep a very firm grasp on reality so you can strangle it at any time.
Wow.
And quote number 3. If you tell a big enough lie and tell it frequently enough, it will be believed.
Wow.
That's right. Enough said.
Yeah.
I just hope that Sweden can handle that. And when I thought about IKEA invading Sweden, I wondered whether the furniture, there'd be like furniture all in the streets. Like boxes of put together tables. I was saying, IKEA's invaded. Put the IKEA, because you know one thing?
Oh, God.
They always have those meatballs after you check out.
Right.
Was that going to be everywhere now? Because you can just, more. I'm just wondering.
You know who I want to see do a media one-on-one? Not the Japanese prime minister, not the Canadian prime minister. The Philippines Duarte. Because I believe he would sit up there and go, I'll be the first one to talk. He'll talk.
Somebody on a helicopter?
See, can you imagine now? Trump.
Duterte.
Yeah, Duterte. You got me. But imagine that.
Well, maybe they will meet. Lord have mercy. Him and Kim Jong. Right. They could tell each other stories.
That would be,
And just so everybody knows, this is what has me smoking. Even though I realized that, Vic, I'm switching to sativas most of the time because as I get older, the weed is too strong. Jeez, you guys, careful.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm smoking sativa more because, it's morning coffee, I go like, bang, ding.
Yeah.
And I got my visual aids.
Yeah.
Because I prepared my visual aids ahead of time. I was prepared.
Yep.
For the good news and the bad news and the other shit.
Yeah. See,
God damn.
That's all right, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Tolerance,
the weed is too much.
Know your limits.
Yeah.
Know your limits.
Facebook blocked out and we got to stop. See, what happens when Facebook blocks out,
you have to stop.
I have to stop and reconnect
No, it's a requirement to continue the stream because I believe, with a TV blackout, aren't you first trying to determine is it your TV and then you go to troubleshooting and then sometimes
there
it's the
you
channel.
go.
So you don't just leave it. You have to go through it.
No, you have to make a reasonable.
You have to go through
make a reasonable effort.
Yeah.
So I think those references. I mean, I didn't want any. Well, okay, I even though the sources were not clear, I did want us not to ignore the fact that Sweden potentially would be full of, outlet markets.
You know what, Tulsi?
They're under attack.
Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Let me ask you what you're looking forward to. An explanation from Trump, which you got, or some type of explanation, which he did not really explain. Or Saturday Night Live, because you know it's coming.
Oh yeah, I have to go, right.
It's coming. It's coming. I mean,
gotta do Saturday Night Live.
Oh, it's like having a. Let me just say this: everybody that's working at Saturday Night Live, continue the success. But you have 4 years of a guarantee. Here's the trick to the guarantee: do you want him to stay president to further the content that allows you to flourish for a long time, or do you want him out, which means now you have to go back to a different stream of content? What do you think Saturday Night Live, the crew, the producers, and the production want? Longer tenure from Donald or short?
Let's put it like this. You can't help as a comedian. It's like, especially people like Dana Carvey. Remember, he had that imitation down of Bush, number one.
Right.
So that became a big part of his show.
Yeah.
Once you get down a character like that, like right now, like somebody said, Alec Baldwin gets to do a bunch of shows, and people forget what an asshole he is.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know if he's but people say that about him. So
right.
I think he knows that people say he's.
Yeah, he's known, but it makes him look weak because it's about his his temperament, maybe something that deals with, of course, his ex-woman or whatever. I don't know all the details, but this, I mean, his story will be way on the back page if this was happening at the same time. No, this is right now. You think the IKEA, market share is going up now, man? I'm just...
Well, now that they have invaded a country, I know this. All right, so let's tell you some story number 2. Jane Roe, okay? In other words, Norma McCarvey, the famous Jane Roe in the Roe versus Wade court, Roe versus Wade, she died at age 69. Now, what makes this even more of a remarkable story is that she's the famous court battle that led to a Supreme Court decision that legalized abortion, woman's right to choose.
Right.
She herself never had an abortion. She had the baby because of all the legal stuff. She ended up having the baby, putting the baby up for adoption. Later on, she became kind of a born again Christian and was an advocate for pro-life.
Wow!
And she spent the rest of her life working to try to undo the Roe versus Wade.
Interesting, isn't
court.
It? Interesting.
So she wants and there's a quote somewhere that she was all of this, and she never had an abortion. She had the baby.
So is the bigger story that she was standing up for the right?
Well, is that she was suing for at the time.
It sounds like
she tells a different story. Also later on, she had a lesbian relationship.
Okay.
She had a lot of stuff going on.
But you change as you grow. But it's interesting because it sounds like what she was maybe fighting against is the right to choose.
Well, she said she describes herself as a quote-unquote simple woman with a 9th grade education, end quote. I'm quoting from Yahoo News. And she said she was a victim of her lawyers, who she accused of exploiting her predicament for their own careers or ideological beliefs.
Right.
Because as far as I know, first of all, she said she lied about the pregnancy, saying that it was a result of rape.
Right.
When actually it had come out of a consensual relationship. There's a lot of stuff to the story.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff to the story that people would really find interesting and ironic.
Isn't it many times that people may not get the outcome they want, but the bigger message is you had to be the flashpoint to have the discussion to carry on.
Right, to have that be your, and by the way, that's the female version of John Doe.
Right.
Was it Jane Roe? Whatever. Yeah, Jane Roe. John Doe and Jane Roe.
Right.
So that was the female version to keep you anonymous.
Yeah.
But just amazing, I thought, the story of all those things, you guys, and things to consider, just the ironies of life.
Yeah. That to me, sometimes
go take a look. Norma McCarvey, again, it's her name. She just died at 69. And she later on became became fun of more, whatever you want to call it. And then in a lesbian relationship. And then spent most of her time working against it in the pro-life movement. So again, amazing stuff. So.
Yeah, it is. You start reading the story.
Thought you want to know that. So
very important.
Okay, now story number 3. And I thought this was important. Some of y'all jaded, think it's silly. Okay, but Disneyland prices, you guys, Disneyland prices have gone up, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know Disneyland prices had hit this
level.
It was just ridiculous. Yeah. On a regular day, you guys, it's $110. On a special day like holidays, summertime. wait. I like how they say it. On a special day like holidays, summertime, the whole season is a special day. Whenever kids are out of school, a one-day ticket will set you back $124.
And that's ridiculous.
Imagine if you have 3 or 4 kids.
They got to go to work.
And adults.
They got to go to work.
Are you kidding me?
They have to go to work.
Wow, and that's if you want to get extra. Okay, at Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios and Disney's Animal Kingdom, prices are $97 for the value kit. $102 for regular and $114 peak. That's for those of you asking about Epcot.
Well, look, the smart move is this: you got kids, plan for what they call the summer work program the following year, and then that way, if they work and make some money this summer, they're allowed to pay for it next summer.
We ain't going to Disneyland.
Okay,
everybody. Good news. Bad news. Send supplies to Sweden as they're fighting off IKEA. Send supplies.